You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. It's still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
Here's Oklahoma City. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Williams. Nice D from Williams. Inside. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked by SGA. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Nice shot by Wallace.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
The Thunder with another miss. The Thunder leading by 5. Williams with the ball. Dort covering.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Holmgren outside. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Timeout.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Both teams will make substitutions. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Joe in the corner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And a wide open look for SGA. Buries the long-range jumper. SGA's got 5. To stop the drought. And it's good on the layup.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
It's Joe on the wing. That one drops for him. Williams has got his second basket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 second left. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
Low out.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, Kevin.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
To the paint. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 16. On the wing, Mitchell. Williams outside. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
Big Friday.
And Wiggins throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Drains the three-pointer.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
It's Christmas season, baby. Wow.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. The Thunder leading by 14.
Which way are you going? I'm trying to see.
Here's SGA. The Thunder pull it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Joe. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Holmgren can't hit. And so here is Oklahoma City. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Joe's got 5 now.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. Holmgren gets the bucket. He has 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Thunder trailing by 13. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. To the inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Dort. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive.
Out to Wallace. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Dort misses. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Holmgren with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Wallace outside. Holmgren in the corner. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wallace outside. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wallace has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren from 15 feet away. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with the throwdown.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. SGA from outside connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Holmgren in the high post. 4 on the shot clock. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Thunder trailing by 8. Williams, that's good. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead. Here's Dort. Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball. They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Back at it.
The Thunder
Back at
lead
it.
by 9.
Back at it.
Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Nice move. Williams, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams with a clean look. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. The Thunder with another miss. Now here's Williams. And here is Caruso. Covered by Joe. To the middle. Wiggins left side. Over Joe. Miss. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Pass to Williams. Outside Williams. Here's Joe. Covered by Joe. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Joe's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Oklahoma City. A shot by Williams, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Launches it. Wiggins with the rebound. And the Thunder with the possession here. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Back to Joe. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Mitchell with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Count that bucket. The Thunder lead by 16. Here's Joe. He drains the quick shot. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Now SGA. Williams outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Williams missed on the three. Thunder trailing by 15. Now Wiggins. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Wiggins pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Now Williams puts up a three. He drills the three.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Gilgeous Alexander. The response triple. Answers back.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous Alexander plays with. How about the response there? Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And there's the three.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's Dort. Williams with the rebound. Here's SGA. He's off from three. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Williams. Wallace outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And stolen by Williams. SGA. The putback. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. SGA on the wing. Beyond the arc. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Gilgeous Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.
Well,
a solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd
Bye-bye.
out of it by crunch.
It is.
Give them